The unfolding saga of 3I/Atlas has rapidly become one of the most polarizing and captivating episodes in modern astronomy, blending rigorous scientific observation with speculation that borders on the fantastical. The object, officially classified as the third confirmed interstellar visitor to enter our solar system, was first detected on July 1, 2025, by NASA's Atlas telescope system in Chile. From the moment scientists identified its hyperbolic trajectory, an unmistakable sign that it originated beyond the solar system. 3I/Atlas captured the imagination of astronomers, researchers, and the public alike. Yet what began as a routine classification of a new interstellar comet soon ignited a firestorm of debate, largely fueled by Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, whose controversial reputation and bold assertions have repeatedly thrust him into the spotlight of extraterrestrial discourse. Loeb, who is no stranger to challenging mainstream scientific narratives, quickly accused NASA of downplaying or outright ignoring anomalous data that, in his view, demanded more open scientific inquiry. Loeb's frustration reached its peak after NASA's November 19, 2025, press conference, during which agency representatives reaffirmed their official stance that 3I/Atlas was a natural comet with no signs of artificial engineering or extraterrestrial purpose. Within days, Loeb published a pointed and scathing Medium article accusing NASA of deception and selective reasoning, suggesting that the agency seemed determined to fit the object into a conventional scientific mold rather than consider alternative possibilities, however unlikely they might be. He criticized NASA for what he described as an official mantra, a rigid narrative that dismisses anything that challenges the comfortable assumption that all celestial objects must be natural phenomena. According to Loeb, several key features of 3I/Atlas resist such easy categorization, including its retrograde orbit, its unusually wide size estimates ranging from 3.5 to 12 miles, and its precise alignment with Earth's orbital plane, a coincidence he argues is statistically improbable to the point of warranting deeper investigation. To him, these peculiarities are not merely quirks of cosmic mechanics, but potential clues pointing toward artificial origin, possibly even evidence of an extraterrestrial probe or mothership capable of deploying smaller craft, an idea that, while extreme, ignites deep public fascination. NASA, however, remains firm in its position. During the press briefing, Associate Administrator Amit Kshatriya emphasized that multiple spacecraft, among them the Lucy mission and the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, have captured high-resolution imagery confirming 3I/Atlas as a comet comprised of typical icy and dusty materials. NASA highlighted the detection of nickel vapor in the comet's coma, a signature consistent with naturally formed interstellar bodies and not indicative of engineered technology. The agency stressed that there is no credible evidence linking 3I/Atlas to extraterrestrial intelligence, countering a wave of speculation flooding social media platforms like X, where influencers and amateur astronomy pages frequently amplify fringe theories. Yet Loeb remains unconvinced, insisting that the images and composition data released fail to explain what he describes as non-gravitational acceleration, behavior he likens to thruster-like movements rather than merely outgassing or solar radiation pressure. In his critiques, Loeb draws heavily from a list of 12 anomalies he has outlined across interviews, papers, and previous publications. One of the most striking examples, according to him, is the object's alignment within 5 degrees of the ecliptic plane, something he calculates has only a 0.2% probability of happening by random chance. He also points to its hyperbolic path and anti-tail features, observed through Hubble telescope imaging, as potential indicators that traditional comet models may not fully account for 3I/Atlas's behavior. These arguments echo his earlier claims surrounding the first known interstellar object, Oumuamua, which entered the solar system in 2017. In his book and subsequent lectures, Loeb famously proposed that Oumuamua might have been artificial, an idea met with intense criticism from scientists who argued that its properties could be explained through natural, but rare, physical processes. Nevertheless, Loeb's insistence on keeping unconventional possibilities on the table continues to divide the scientific community, with some praising his willingness to ask forbidden questions and others dismissing his theories as sensationalist attention-seeking. NASA's latest set of images, released later than planned due to government shutdown delays, have done little to cool the debate. The Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter's high-rise camera captured unusually detailed shots of the comet on October 2, 2025, showing a dusty tail, jets of gas, and volatile outgassing consistent with expectations for an interstellar comet entering warmer regions of the solar system. Still, Loeb argues that these visuals alone cannot address the acceleration patterns he claims to have identified. He reiterated his concerns in an interview with NBC News, expressing disappointment at what he views as the agency's unwillingness to explore more daring interpretations of the data. The public, swept up in the spectacle, has contributed to a growing chorus of questions, speculation, and even apocalyptic predictions. Posts on X by accounts like Astronomy Vibes and Night Sky Today have gone viral, with many users drawing connections to another newly observed object, C/2025 V1 Borisov. Others cite the prophecies of Baba Vanga, suggesting that 3I/Atlas fulfills long foretold predictions of extraterrestrial encounters, claims scientists have dismissed as pseudoscience, but which nonetheless fuel the narrative's dramatic momentum. Mainstream news outlets have been more cautious. NPR reported on the comet's ancient origins, suggesting it may be older than our solar system and potentially offering valuable insights into the conditions of early cosmic environments. Euronews acknowledged that some unusual characteristics of 3I/Atlas have caught researchers' attention, but clarified that claims of alien technology are far outside accepted scientific interpretation. Meanwhile, SETI Institute experts referenced in online discussions have noted the importance of updated protocols when analyzing interstellar objects, emphasizing the need for evidence-based conclusions that avoid stirring public panic. Loeb, continuing his assertive campaign, frequently returns to his broader mission, the search for extraterrestrial artifacts through the Galileo Project, which he leads at Harvard. In a September 15, 2025 article in Orbital Today, he warned that 3I/Atlas might pass near Earth sometime between November 21 and December 5, raising speculative concerns about potential encounters. In the same piece, he pushed for a rating system that categorizes interstellar objects based on their potential threat or artificial characteristics. Though many scientists dismiss these ideas as overly dramatic, they nonetheless contribute to a growing discussion on how humanity should prepare for unexpected cosmic visitors, whether natural or engineered. NASA, for its part, has remained measured and composed. The agency's official releases from 2025 outline observations from 12 spacecraft and reiterate the lack of evidence supporting artificial origin hypotheses. Some physicists, such as Michio Kaku, have acknowledged the object's unusual features, but stop short of endorsing Loeb's claims, urging the public and scientific community to prioritize data over speculation. Futurism's November 21 piece captures the intensity of the dispute, quoting Loeb's accusations of deceptive tactics, while describing the broader scientific community's mixed reactions. As 3I/Atlas continues its journey through the solar system, passing Earth at a safe distance of several million miles, the rising tensions reflect a deeper divide in scientific culture, one between cautious adherence to established models and bold exploration of unconventional possibilities. The International Asteroid Warning Network, monitoring similar objects, highlights an increasing recognition of the need to detect interstellar visitors earlier and more accurately, a sentiment bolstered by Loeb's advocacy for preparedness. Social media discussions add another layer, mixing legitimate scientific curiosity with conspiracies, predictions, and memes, all contributing to a global conversation that blends awe with uncertainty. Looking forward, NASA's Lucy spacecraft and other missions may gather more data. As the comet moves farther from the sun, Loeb's recurring emphasis on transparency and open data sharing reflects his ambition to push astronomy into a new era, one where the boundaries between traditional science and speculative exploration become more flexible. His notion that 3I/Atlas could deploy probes, although unproven, raises philosophical and ethical questions about humanity's readiness for first contact scenarios. News outlets like CBS Texas have highlighted the extraordinary public engagement the comet has inspired, noting that social media chatter has persisted for months. In the end, 3I/Atlas stands as a symbol of cosmic mystery, bridging scientific discovery with a human instinct to wonder about the unknown. Whether natural interstellar wanderer or something more extraordinary, it forces us to confront the limits of our understanding and challenges both scientists and the public to keep questioning, keep exploring, and maintain curiosity about the universe's countless possibilities.